guys, and welcome to the Watchtower Watch Reviews with your host DK, and a very happy 2021 for everyone who is watching this one on the release date of the what is it? So I'm filming on the 1st, so 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, the 6th of January. Yeah, quick maths there from me. Anyway, we've actually not had an Homage watch on the channel in a while, and there's a great one that I've actually had for a while, and a brand that I was introduced to in 2020, so something good came out of it. Phylida. So it's the Phylida, and I'm going to put in inverted commas, Seamaster GMT Homage. I don't think they have a model number on this one, so I have to call it that. Obviously, it has nothing to do with Omega. It's an homage of the Omega Seamaster GMT, but that doesn't stop it being an absolutely fantastic watch. So, as I say, I've had this one for a while, and the only reason I didn't review it is because I kept getting other things in that were time sensitive. I had the Wicked watch, I had the Relio, I had a couple of loaners, I had different stuff coming in, yada yada yada. And I'm already speaking too much on this intro, so I'm going to cut it short now. We're going to take a look at this Phylida Seamaster GMT Homage. Let's get to it. Hey guys, so I'll pop up the prices I paid for this one as well. Oh, and I suppose don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, the price is on the right hand side there. Quick wrist check for you guys. This is my Timex Waterbury with the Explorer style dial on it. This is going to be my next review. Inside in this Phylida box, this black and red box that all Phylida seem to come in, you get the watch and the hang tag and pretty much nothing else. They're very much a mindset of they put all their money into the watch, no extra stuff. So let's run through some dimensions nice and quick. Diameter of 41mm, 43.5mm if you include that crown. You're looking at a lug to lug of 46.7mm with a lug width coming down to 20mm. Now there is no taper on that bracelet and the lugs do protrude out a small bit. Thickness on this one is around about 14mm, maybe 14.1. The weight is 158 grams with 5 links removed. With all links included, it's about 180 grams. So let's run through some specs on this one. It is all 316L stainless steel on that case, crown, bezel and the bracelet. You do get a nice bracelet as well with this one, this sort of faux 5-link clasp, or 4-5-link bracelet, I should say, not clasp. The clasp itself is a milled clasp with a fold-over double pusher system, and the bracelet has screw pins in the links. So these are solid end links and solid links with screw pins. These are not actually large screws, they're very, very small screw heads with a bar keeping the links in place between them. You do get a stainless steel bezel with a ceramic bezel insert. It's 120 clicks and it is lumed as well, and it has a very, very nice motion on this one. You can hear it clicking away underneath there. Very, very nice to turn. You also get a screw down crown and screw down sterile case back, giving this one 100 meters of water resistance, along with this helium escape valve. I'll talk about that a bit more, I think. You can see there that this is a double dome sapphire glass, no anti-reflective coating on this one though. Movement in this one is the Pearl DG5833 movement. It is an automatic GMT movement. It hacks, it hand winds. Screw down crown, pull it out once to set that GMT hand by turning it towards you. Turn it away and you can set it to set the date. Pull it out once more and, well, I haven't quite engaged it. There you go. Pull it out once more. It has hacking, so the second hand stops and allows you to set the time. This one does also hand wind and has a quick set date change. You can see there it just snaps over nicely at 12. It's macro time, so let's take a look at this one under the macro lens. You can see that Lume pip at 12 lining up perfectly. Framed date window there at 3 o'clock with the little white frame. You can see those applied indices with the printed numbers and also that really, really nice waved black dial. GMT down there in red along with the GMT hand being red as well, and automatic, again printed. You can see there no real QC issues with this one. There's no sort of weird edges or anything, and if they are appearing on camera, apologies, that's just a bit of fluff. Wrist shot time, here it is out on my 7-inch wrist, 5 links removed as I said. You can see there that bracelet's a mixture of polished and brushed, as is the case. Actually I should have specified that in the specifications. A mix of brushed and polished, which is quite nice, gives it a premium look and feel to it. Very comfortable bracelet on. However, if you want to change it out for something else, how about a Milanese mesh? This is a WatchGecko or a Gekkota Milanese mesh strap in 20mm. Really enjoying how these actually look on these Omega homages that I've been featuring. So I had the Pagani PD1667 on it as well. Really gives it that vintage dive look, which I'm a huge fan of. Speaking of bonds, I had to throw it on a Zulu Diver Bond NATO. The strap is fine and the watch is great, but I just don't think the colour combination of these two works together for some reason. It's just not for me. However, if you do want to go for a black and grey combination, how about this? This is a sailcloth style strap. It's a nylon upper and a leather backing to it, so it has that waterproofing. Very, very nice, and it's black with the grey stitching. Really, really nice side profile shots there. You can see it just flows down into the wrist, and it's something different if you don't want to have this one on the stock bracelet. And how about a little bit of a Lume off? So you've got the Pagani Design GMT and the Phylida GMT. I will say that the Phylida for me is the clear winner on this one. As much as I love the Pagani Design GMT, and I will get around to reviewing it, Phylida has the Lume ceramic bezel insert, whereas the Pagani just has a ceramic bezel insert, no Lume on it. Also, I will say in real life, the difference is a lot more significant. The Phylida outclasses the Pagani on Lume significantly in the real life naked eye test, just not showing up as much on camera. So let's talk about things that went right with this watch and things that potentially went a bit wrong. So the specs on this one are incredible. You're getting all stainless steel construction, 100 meters of water resistance, sapphire glass. You're getting a lumed ceramic bezel insert as well. Very comfortable strap as well. This bracelet's actually really, really good, with a milled clasp with the double pushing fold over. And it really is a hell of a watch. The only thing that I really think is a competitor for it is this Addy's SD1970, which I had, which is the Captain Willard homage. If you want a GMT, go left. If you want a Seiko homage, go right. But both are excellent. Honestly, if I was picking two dive watches, I'd probably pick those. I do as well think the Lume on this one is fantastic. I'll pop in the Lume shot for you guys as well, side by side. But you've seen it already. Yeah, it's a great Lume. Also, it is a quality bracelet. I'm not normally a fan of some of the bracelets I've gotten on some of my Paganis, and to be honest, on the other Phylida I had the oh god, what was that? Don't do this to me. The Aquaterra GMT, the Aquaterra GMT homage, I should say. I wasn't a huge fan of that bracelet. This one, very, very comfortable on and excellent. Things I dislike. I'm not so sure about that helium valve. I mean, I don't know if I'd be trusting it if I was going deep sea diving to have a helium valve escape. I just don't know. And to be honest, I don't know if I like the look of it. It is something different, but I'll pop in a comparison here for the Pagani PD1667. These are both Omega Seamaster homages, although different variations. And you can just see, I don't know whether it really works with the watch. The Pagani doesn't have one, and obviously the Phylida does. It's personal preference. I'm not so sure everyone is going to like that helium escape valve. The thing I dislike that they've actually changed in the newer models is the fact that this is a sterile dial and also a sterile case back and crown. I personally prefer having a logo on it, and so long as the logo is not absolutely atrocious. And to be honest, the brand name and logo for Phylida are both fine. They have addressed the no logo dial, but unfortunately still no logo on the case back and crown for all newer models. The final thing as well is maybe a potential would be a colour match date wheel. That would push up the price, I reckon, though, if you had a black with a white number. And also the Pagani doesn't do it either. So look, you are paying for what you get. So guys, there you have it. My review of the Phylida SE-11, aka their Seamaster GMT homage. A great watch overall, one I can highly recommend picking up as well. I think for the specs, the quality of the bracelet, the quality of the Lume, the looks of it, especially now that it's not a sterile dial as well, I can heartily recommend this one. There are the odd downsides to it, as I mentioned in the video, but honestly, the upsides far outweigh the downsides on this one, guys. Thank you very much as well for following me throughout 2020 and hopefully into 2021 as well. I know 2020 was a hell of a year for all of us, and hopefully 2021 can only get better. Guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.